Anyways, guys, welcome to this live stream right here where I'm gonna review a bunch of halos that a lot of people sent in, and that was really cool. And we're gonna look at these halos, and then we're gonna check out the exercises that are needed for that individual. And maybe you can relate to a lot of guys that have sent their halo videos to me. So we're gonna be going over all of that, and maybe, just maybe, you might learn a little something for your halo, so you can take your halo to the next level, because that's what this video is all about, or that's what this live stream is all about. It's all about learning, and obviously, having a little joke now and then. You know what I'm saying? Haha! This is Coach Sambo's YouTube channel. Of course, we like to smoke crack and stuff like that. So welcome. If you're new to the channel, on my channel, Coach Sambo's YouTube channel, you find 24/7 b-boy shiznit. So if you're a b-boy or a b-girl, I'm sure you'll find something you'll like right here on this YouTube channel. So welcome, and get at ease, because we might see something that is quite interesting throughout this live stream, if you know what I'm saying. So if you're just tuning in right here, thank you for joining. My name is Coach Sambo. You might know me already, but anyways, let me know where you're from. Hit the like button. You know what I mean? Let's get this moving. All right? It's Monday night, and I know a lot of people are like chilling and stuff, but a lot of people are like me and like to stay awake at night. You know what I mean? Because that's when that underground shit goes down. And if you're one of those people, then smash it, smash it, smash it, smash it. Arizona. Marcus Roman from Arizona. Let me know are you working on your halos? Also, I'm very glad to answer any halo questions you might have, because that's what this video is all about. It's all about the halos. So I'm sorry you can't send any videos in anymore, because I got them loaded into this OBS thing, and OBS is or like Streamlabs. It's like the software I use for this live stream. As you can see, I got the little banner up top right there. I got the little Coach Sambo thing right here. You know what I mean? If you like this, if you like these live streams, let me know, because I'm trying to upgrade every time. You might have been there with the last live stream, but now, it kind of feels like it's getting to that next level. So, my good friends, halo is the move of the day. That's right. Halo is the move of the day, and we're gonna go into a lot of different exercises I like to give when it comes to halo, and there are different ways of learning and executing a halo, of course. But the way I like to teach the halo is by using the headstand, and there's a very, very crystal clear headstand in that halo, and that personally makes that a halo easier for you to learn and easy for you to master, especially if you want to do continuous halos, or you want to take your halo to that next level and do like your own variations and stuff. The headstand is the way to go. Now, of course, when looking at my halo right here in this video, you can see that, wait, because I just popped the freeze. So look at this, I slide, and look at that headstand right there. When I let go of both hands, you see, that's like a 95% headstand, or let's say a 90% headstand right there. So, and that's basically what a lot of people skip while training halo. And we're gonna go over a lot of videos right here. Well, actually, I chose six videos. I was going with 3 at first, but now I went to 6, because there's a lot of mistakes that are pretty common, and maybe you might identify with these mistakes, and that's why this video could be the thing you need to take your halos to the next level. So, DJ Richie Music, one tutorial swipe. Nice tutorials and explanations. Well, thank you very much. Hey guys, if you're just joining right here, welcome, Coach Sambo. We're gonna do some halo reviews right here. It's gonna be totally awesome. Let me know if the sound works. Let me know. I'm still new to these live streams, so I'm still trying to figure stuff out. But, all feedback is welcome. We're all brothers and sisters. What about a swipe tutorial? A lot of people have been asking for this swipe tutorial. Listen, guys, I'm going to be very, very honest. My swipe is totally crapperoo. So the thing is, I could do a swipe tutorial, but I would rather, you know, get one of my students to perform the swipe and multiple forms of the swipe so I can really make a good tutorial as usual. My swipes aren't that good enough. You know, I might do one, I might do two, but it's not what you want to see when you're looking at a tutorial. It's not going to motivate you to be nice, be good at swipes, you know what I mean? So swipe tutorial you'll see a swipe tutorial somewhere soon, but it won't be me doing the swipe, I'll tell you that. Sorry, no speak Spanish. Alright guys, so we're going to go into these first halos that we have right here. And we're going to start with my main man, Kim. So let's check out Kim right here and how he's working on his halo. So as you can see, Kim right here, what's already really good is their strength, you know? So, and he's fighting and he's still getting there. But to be honest with you, Kim, the only thing you need to do a little more is work a little bit on the leg pump right here. So you really need to get that leg pump, and you need to get more at ease with that transition over to the head backwards. And what I mean by backwards is you slide over the back of your head while performing this, as you can see in wait. It's freaking software, man. Halo full out, thank you, and here we go. So, ta-da! Telling you guys, still new with this stuff. Here we go. So look at this right here. You see how I perform it behind my head? Okay, so, you know, performing this transition from like a halo freeze to a headstand behind your head, my friend, is kind of a pain in the ass because you need to have enough strength right there. And if you look at this video, I'm not even using the leg pump anymore. It's just kind of a strength kind of thing. And if you kind of like did the one with the leg pump a lot of times, then you can transition over to this one where you just play around with it a little more and grab behind your head. So what you need to do is you need to do that, you know, that Hang 10 transition. This is what you need to do, basically. And my friend, if Kim, and I don't know where you're from, Kim, but because you didn't answer my message. So this is what you need to do. Let's say 150 times spread over like a week, maybe 2 weeks, and then you're gonna be good to go. You're gonna play around a lot more, and you're gonna get there, and it's gonna look totally, totally awesome. So moving on to our next guest, or next review video right here. Or maybe let's look at Kim one more time. So there might be some guys out there that have the same problem, same issue right here. So he goes, see, he kind of gets up there, but he's not playful enough with it to look for it kind of like on the other side. But, you know, the strength is there. I'm going to give him a week and a half, and he's going to be doing not a full halo, but he's going to be placing his hand where he should. And then maybe transitioning into Windmill, which will actually lead to a full halo. Alright, so great stuff. We're moving on to Kenneth. Kenneth, I don't know where you were. You told me where you were from. Let me just check out where you're from right here. Meanwhile, you can look at Kenneth right here as he performs his halo from a Windmill. Ooh, and there we have that little issue right there, but don't worry, he does better. Look at this. So Windmill. Okay, so Kenneth, my friend, definitely good stuff. You're gonna get there, and you're gonna get there really fast. But when it comes to your halo right there, my friend, there's no headstand involved. So let me pull out a clip right here that you have to look at very, very carefully. So first of all, it's gonna be this one right here. Sliding, pushing up to a headstand, and look at that, I stop in that headstand. Because stopping in that headstand, well, it's just gonna make sure it's fail-proof or crash-proof. You know what I mean? Then moving on, if this one starts to work, you wanna take it to the next level, you want to stop it with one hand. Now, my friend, if you can execute a halo and stop it like that with one hand, then you're gonna have your halo unlock ASAP. Like really, like no joke. So definitely work on that one-handed catch, or maybe try it with the two hands at first, catch it in the headstand, and then you can move over to this one-handed. And then, you know, just by doing these boring kind of exercises, it kind of unlocks the fun exercises, which is you performing multiple halos, of course, or combining your halos with whatever you want. So let's look at it one more time. So we got this fail right here. And then we have actually a good one, but let's look very carefully again. If you're at his level, there's no headstand. And the windmill before it gives him a lot of speed, which is not really in his favor at that moment. So you maybe want to cut down on the speed and maybe get one controlled halo to headstand. And you know, once that unlocks, then you're gonna be good to go. Chris, thank you, man. Thanks for the support. Ray, how do you pump and keep your legs straight and wide? So, good question, Ray. So a lot of people might ask, okay, why do I, like, if I use the pump position, how do I keep my legs straight during the halo? So the pump position is just something to help you transition from the Handstand freeze into the headstand. And then once that unlocks, you get more playful with it. You don't need the pump anymore. You're going to develop enough strength. And then combined with the speed from the halo, then it's going to be a lot lighter than you think. But you do need, like, people that can't do a Handstand freeze to headstand, they got to unlock that first. And they have to use any method possible. So that's why we use the leg pump for that part. But of course, there is no leg pump in the halo itself. You got to keep those legs stretched, my friends. You got to spritzen those legs. You know what I'm saying? See what I mean? When I'm doing my halos right here, there's no pump position anymore. There's spritzen. You know what I mean? Well, I don't have the most incredible spritzen out there, but you know, I'm working. I'm working on it. All right, so let's move on to our next halo review. We got my main man, Emran. My man's from Jordan. So now what we have right here, Emran is performing the halo and catching it with a good headstand. So that's why he's not crashing, and he's kind of like in control of what's going on. And that is definitely a good sign. Now, how can Emran right here take his halo to the next level? So first of all, what he has to do is what Genneth just did. And that's basically doing a windmill before the halo, because doing the windmill before the halo will loosen it up. And it's going to give your halo more speed. And when your halo gets more speed, it gets a better form. So let's just look at my halo one more time right here. As you see, I come from a windmill right there, basically. It's a little cut. But the windmill and the speed from that windmill gets transitioned into the halo, transforming your walkover halo into a really good looking natural halo. What I also could recommend, Emran from Jordan, is try and transition back into windmill right after the halo, because it looks like you have a decent amount of strength, so it's not really a problem catching that freeze. But if you want to work on the halo specifically, I do recommend you adding a windmill behind that, just so you can just get used to making speed, because that's what's missing right here, speed and velocity. And I'm sure when you're going to add that it's going to be totally awesome. Hey guys, don't forget to smash that like button, leave a random comment if you have any random halo questions. I'll be more than willing to answer them. And also, let me know what move we should review next. Like, if you guys want to send me videos of a specific move and you would love me to do what I'm doing right here, break it down and show you the exercises and stuff like that, then let me know in the chat, my brothers, because that's how it's done these days, man. We chat around. We chattle doodle, bro. All right, so let's move on to the next halo for review. And then we're traveling across the globe, and we are going all the way to Germany. And we got my main man, Noah. And Noah does almost the same thing as my man Emran that we just saw right there. But let's just say Noah is like 10% more evolved on the fluidity part. Also, he's using a lot of strength right here. So again, for you, Noah, the only thing you have to do is just go from that windmill, a nice open windmill with the legs and spritzen, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you get that nice halo out of it. And then don't force the continuism. You want to just head on straight to your windmill right after that and get those legs nice and stretched. Once you get more at ease with that, then the next stop, my friend, is 2 halos and then continuing like that. You know what I mean? That's how you're going to grow. So it already looks really good. I remember Noah when he was still learning his halo. And look at that, man. Time flies and he's already owning that 1 halo. So that's really, really awesome. All right, moving on. We got my main man, John. John right here. I think he's from Norway, Sweden. Let me just double check that. Because, you know, I respect the people I have on this live stream right here. Oh, John is from Germany. Also from Germany. Sorry, my bad. My bad, my bad. Kairi Hoshaku. But shouldn't you learn the halo as an explicit halo with no windmills previously? Definitely. And that's what Noah and Emran were actually doing. They kind of got that 1 halo on lock. But then the best method I have found personally, you know what I mean? It's like once you start to mix it up with the windmill, it just loosens up and it just helps you develop more feel for the halo. And then, you know, from there it just helps you to get to multiple. Like John right here. I see he's performing multiple halos. So starts off with a windmill and uses that windmill velocity and gets into those halos. So the thing is now, because now we're getting to another level. He's performing multiple halos. He's got a, you know, he's got to slide with the head because that's a very important part, a slide in the head, because otherwise you're going to do your halo in a straight line. And I used to do them in a straight line and it could be kind of cool, but you know, you want your halos to be in a circle so you can perform them in the cipher or in stage and stuff like that. So it's all there. But so as you can see right there, he's losing form with each halo. The first one is kind of stretched and then it kind of goes downhill from there. But even though he is obviously still doing a really, really good job. So let's just say that for John, I got the perfect exercise for you. Let me just find it right here in between these lists. And it's called, the only thing you have to do, my friend, John, is with each halo that you are performing during your multiple halos, that slide right there, you really gotta amplify it. So let me try and get into your brain right now. You perform your windmill. You execute that slide in that first halo. After catching that first halo and entering the second halo, my friend, you gotta think about extending a massive slide again and again and again. Because if you look at your halos, they kind of, like the slide kind of gets shorter with each round. So it's a decent slide, and then see, I think by the end, it just becomes like smaller slides. So also another thing I just want to add right here, while you're performing those slides and trying to make them bigger, is while your head is sliding, like really swing those legs in the motion. Because if you stretch those legs out and you swing them, you know, in the direction they have to go, because they're kind of crippled. Like, let's just say it's like 80% stretched. If you go for that full percent and use those stretched legs while you're sliding with your head over the floor, it's not just gonna make your halo look better, it's also gonna make it easier for you to do multiple, because you know, you're just duplicating the first one each time with that massive slide. All right, so guys, smash that like button if you're getting some good information right here for your halos, because that, my friends, is what the game is all about. It's all about sharing and giving and, you know, and showing that respect. All right, guys? So I just want to give another shout out to John right here, who's killing it with those halos. So don't forget, massive slides after each catch and really stretch and swing those legs. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. Shout out to my man Erky Turkey in the chat. I picked up that air flare masterclass. Working on them workouts. I need more shoulder strength mobility. Yo, Chris, I'm very glad you bought that air flare masterclass. That's really, really awesome. And, you know, I hope you get what you need. Well, basically, I think it's got what you need, right? Because it covers all the levels. You know, even if you're just starting out with air flare, it's all there. So yeah, if you're just joining right here, welcome to this late night, you know, stylish Halo review. Hope you're having a great time. I got my milk right here, and I got my cookies right here. You know, having a great time, looking at some great Halos. And yeah, so let's swiftly move on to the next Halo that we have to review. And now, I like this name, bro. I like this name. Emmanuel. Emmanuel. I hope this mic is on, by the way. I'm not sure what mic is on. All right, so let's check out Emmanuel. He was from Sweden or from Denmark. Ooh, nice. Let's look at that one more time, man. So he got a good start. He's got a good form. Definitely a good form. Hey, man, good luck at practice, Jose. Good luck at practice. Crispy Crunch. So we got a Halo. Okay, so let me tell you what's going on right here, Emmanuel. With the first Halo, there's like a little slide. And then with the second Halo, if you look very carefully, all of a sudden there's a big slide. So what that's telling me at this point is you're kind of used to like walking over Halo, like the first one, because it's kind of got like a walkover thing. You know what I mean? But then with the second one, you perform the slide. So, and then because you crash it, you're not, it tells me you're not used to that slide. So what you would have to do is maybe not start from the windmill. And then, so not start from the windmill and then perform slow Halo with a big slide. So you get used to that slide, right? And then from there, just trying to catch that headstand, as I showed us previously. Let me just pop it back out right here. Boom. California representing. So no, this is the slide. Sorry guys, wrong one. Boom. This is what we need. So I would like start from a turtle freeze and then, you know, with a lot of strength, getting into that headstand and just getting used to sliding, catching, because now you're just used to catching and you're not really used to sliding. So that's what you should work towards to if you catch my drift, if you know what I mean, right? So let's look at it one more time. So I don't know if you guys are learning something. Maybe you might have the same issues with these Halos. See, the second one, there's a big slide, but there's no headstand, there's no catch, and then you crash. The first one is without a slide, but with a lot of strength. I would almost, you know, the first Halo could almost go towards, like it could almost become a variation. I don't know if you know bboy Crumbs, because this guy, bboy Crumbs, is, you know, he's not that active in the b-boy scene anymore, but you should definitely look him up. He used to do like these slow motion Halos like Pocket does a little bit. And I see a little bit of that in this. Anyways, I hope you got some good tips right there, Emmanuel. Now we're moving on to the last Halo right here to review. Great job, guys, anyway. Thank you for trusting me. You know, these guys sending in videos, and there were other people that sent in videos, but I couldn't, you know, feature everyone because otherwise I'm going to be here until tomorrow morning. But the thing is, you know, I just want to give a big shout out to everyone working and sending me stuff, because I don't know if you've sent me stuff, but I check it and I really try to help out. And, you know, I really try and put the skills I have to the test after coaching and teaching a lot of kids all these years, and just trying to give back, you know what I mean? And I know I got like these commercials and all that in the beginning of the video, but at the end of the day, my friends, I'm really like, I'm here, bro. You know, don't mind me trying to make a little side hustle by, you know, making these master classes and stuff. But I assure you one thing, I really put the nail down when it comes to quality, because that's what it's all about. If I wouldn't bring down quality, I wouldn't, you know, sell stuff like that. You know what I mean? Otherwise, I would be like a scam master. Anyways, the Airflare Masterclass was like 15 bucks this week. It was like until yesterday, but I forgot to change the price because I was preparing this. So if you haven't got the Airflare Masterclass yet and you want to get it, it's still available for 15 bucks. I might switch it back right after the live stream, so you can find it on my YouTube channel. What am I saying? On my website, coachsambo.com. All right, we're heading over to the last Halo right here that we're going to review. Smash the like button if you're enjoying this. Let me know what moves you want me to review next, because I could do another live stream in 2 days and we could review some of your flares, or we could review air flares, you know what I mean? Like, we could really take this to this next level. Also, another thing that I'm working really, really hard on is doing live live coaching sessions. So listen up for this one. You know, what would that be? That would be me coaching the way I coach battle droids online, but basically having a screen with everybody participating so I can give live feedback. That's what we're trying to get done right here, and it's kind of going to be like a live event. So yeah, if you're down for that and you like that, then why not? Okay, we got handcuffs. We got flares for the next session. I'm down with that. Handcuffs, I'm down with that. Windmill variations. We could do a next live stream on windmill variations. You guys send me windmill variations in, and so yeah, just check out my Instagram, because I'll be telling you guys what will be the next move. Just watch my story and stuff like that, and you know, if I announce it's going to be windmills, then start sending in those windmill videos. All right, next and last guest for our Halo review night here this lovely Monday evening with my glass of milk. We got Sylvain. Sylvain, I don't know if you're watching, bro, but I think you're from France. All right, so definitely he's been working hard on his halos. We're not going to lie right here. He starts without a windmill, which makes it a little bit harder. So that means he's got a good push, and he's got a good slide, and he's got a good grip on that halo. So that means the chance of him crashing during a halo is not that big. It's still there, especially if he would use it in a set. Halfway through his round, and it could get kind of shaky, but you see it's getting there, and it's going to get, you know, once it's there, it's going to be there. So basically for you, my friend Sylvain, if you want, guys, I can speak with a French accent during the live streams. It's no problem. If you find this is more entertaining, or maybe more educative, then, you know, it's no problem. So for you, Sylvain, what you need to do is basically the same as somebody else we just saw in the live stream or during the live stream. You gotta exaggerate. You gotta exaggerate on that slide while keeping the legs open and stretched. So the moment you're sliding over the floor, most of your weight is still in that turtle or baby freeze hand. So that means you still are like conscious enough to choose what kind of form you're using or performing. So that means the next time, you know, start out with the first slide you perform and really stretch those legs, bro. Stretch those legs, use those legs to create more swing, more slide. And if you kind of get that feel, definitely combine it with a windmill. And then above that, the same as with, I think it was Emmanuel, you know, with each halo, each continuous halo, you want to create that massive slide, and you want to keep those legs stretched and open while performing that slide. And that's going to fix up that form, because that's the only thing. You know, when I look at these halos, the only thing that's missing is form and maybe a little bit of flow. But the form will help you develop more flow. So that's a really awesome thing. And then once you develop more flow, you're going to be more comfortable. You're going to have a very easy time to perform like 10, 15, 20 halos. You're going to own that stuff. You know what I mean? And that, my friend, is what the b-boy game is all about. So yeah, can't wait for you guys to actually take these tips in at practice and you know, hopefully get those results really, really fast. Because sometimes, you know, a little help in hand from, you know, the right point of view can really help a lot. And you know, that's what this channel right here is all about. All right, so maybe let's just go over a few more tips. A few more tips for halos. So again, with halos specifically, if you want a really good form and you want to keep your form over time while performing multiple halos, that slide is really important. And not just the first one, every one. Every single slide is important. So you can work on your halo specifically for that, but you can also maybe work a little bit more on icy ice. The icy ice is also like a separate move, but it also really helps out with your halo. And I love to give the icy ice as an exercise to my students that are working on halo on that specific day. So there's an icy ice tutorial that you can definitely check out. And I also have another video where I'm actually teaching my students halo, and we go over a lot of tips that we saw right here. But it's, you know, it's good to see how kids adapt to these you know, tips, and how they transition and learn from it, and how fast it actually goes. It can be really, really motivating. So you can definitely check that video out right here. It's called Teaching Students Halo, something like that. It's on my YouTube channel. It's pretty recent, so you'll find it pretty quickly. All right, then moving on. Yeah, so if you're still learning halo for the first time, then this is basically what you want to do. Is you want to learn how to go from that halo freeze up to the headstand. And you know, if this isn't really on lock, if like you don't play around with this, let's just say with your eyes closed or while talking, or you know what I mean, like maybe adding more freezes to it, that's the level you want to be able to perform this at if you want to create the possibility to learn halo. Moving on. Very important, look behind your head, because that is where the rotation goes towards to. You know what I mean? Halo is a spinning move, so you gotta create that spin by looking behind you. Joshua, yeah, these guys are using more arms and legs, definitely. But gotta be honest, they were doing a good job, right? Oh, so there's both the honk 10 freeze and the head spin position, not just one or the other. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Joshua, so maybe elaborate a little bit more. Hi coach, I have a question. In order to do plus 10 rounds of 90-90 and 2000, is it important to do one arm handstand? Well, it's a little bit off topic right here. You know, I am a little perfectionist. Tonight is halo only. But yeah, it definitely does help out. But specifically the way you spin during the 90-90 and your 2000 has to resemble a head spin technique. But we could do a review video over that. But for that, you guys have to let me know in the chats. All right. Moving on. So when this works, you want to slide with your head over the floor, push yourself up to that headstand, and you want to stop in that headstand. Guys, you have to stop in the headstand. You got to stop in that headstand, guys, because this is the shortest way to the halo. You perform that slide, catch it with both hands, you're good to go. You know, if you can do this on a consistent basis, you know, you're gonna you're gonna pop out halos like it's nothing in maybe 2 weeks time. You know what I mean? But you gotta look for the shortcuts, and these are the shortcuts. And once you own this shortcut, or once you start to learn your halo with the headstand, guess what happens? You don't do this. You don't have this. You know what I mean? Does this look familiar? You know what I mean? Like, we all been there. We all had to learn our halos somewhere. But the shortcut, my friends, is the headstand. And specifically, once you get the headstand on lock, that headstand with one hand. Now this is hard, you know what I mean? And I'm lucky I got good halos, but this is hard to execute. But this is like, if you can do this and stop like that, or you can do 20 halos easy, because this is harder than 20 halos. Joshua, icy ice into the Hong 10 shape, then transition a headspin position, then drops into icy ice. Hey, it's me. Joshua, I'm not really with you, man, with what you're asking. That is so me, Isaiah. Let's go back to that. What are you talking about this one? You talking about this? The fail one? Yeah. Yo, smash like if this is familiar for you guys. Smash that like button. Alright, moving on. Last tip, guys. Last tip. For halo, you know, if you got a really good windmill and decent upper body strength, you can learn halo really, really fast. So if you just watch this whole live stream and you're learning halo and you're really interested in halo, you know, you can learn it really, really fast, but you need good ground power foundation. And the best ground power foundation you can get is backspin and windmills. So the only thing I'm gonna add right here before we're gonna finish off this live stream, and guys, if you're just joining right now and you're working on halos, you can just watch the live stream from the beginning, and you know, that way you can look at all these different tips, because we just checked out, you know, a lot of different people and their halos, and we gave we checked out some tips that they could use to get their halo to the next level. All right, so yeah, I was saying something about that halo, right? You can learn it really, really fast if you got a really, really good ground power foundation. Now, I released one of my latest videos was the advanced windmill guide. It wasn't even a tutorial anymore; it was a guide, you know. And I really hope you enjoyed that video. Anyway, everything that's in that video, if you kind of develop that, it's definitely going to help you out with that halo. Anyways, it's all about the shortcuts. Never forget, guys, people of my generation and older, you know, we had to figure these things out by ourselves. And you have to realize that the internet is providing you with, you know, a gift, literally a gift, because we had to look at these moves and figure these things out by ourselves. And it was really, really hard because, you know, nobody told us you had to go to the headstand. Nobody told us you had to do that slide. And I told you guys earlier on in the live stream, I used to do my halo in a straight line because I didn't know better. Nobody told me I had to slide with my head over the floor. So, you know, just saying that, you know, all these tips right here, they work. They work on little kids. They work on people sending me videos, you know, take it seriously and put in the work. Because listening and watching this video isn't going to make those halos appear out of nowhere. You know what I mean? That's basically what it comes down to. Okay, so if you're working on halos, get your ass to practice later today or tomorrow or whatever, but do it ASAP because every training counts. All right, guys, I'm about to head on out for finish off right here, and you know, play me a little PS4. You know, I'm a little old school, man. PS4 is old school. I am thinking about the PS5. However, my friends, if I would get a PS5, that would mean I would have less time to spend on the YouTube. So what do you think I should do? Should I get the PS5, or should I maybe wait with the PS5 until maybe I have 500 videos on my YouTube channel? You let me know. Shout out to Thomas. Shout out to Louis. I see you guys in the chat. Chris, yo, more than welcome. You know, I'd rather, you know, hang out with you guys right here tonight than watch another rerun of The Mandalorian. You know what I mean? Seen all of them. But yeah, definitely great to hang out with you guys. Yeah, I'm going to wait with the PS5. Don't worry, guys. I'm investing in some new stuff. I'm going to be changing everything up for live streams. And I'm going to be, you know, doing a lot of upgrades, guys. Don't worry. Like in a month or two, these live sessions that they are right now, it's going to be on that next level. You're not going to recognize the channel anymore. That's how advanced it's going to be. So thank you guys for watching. Atari, where it's at. I might get like this console for Christmas that has like 20,000 old school games. Or no, I'm probably going to get that Sega Mega Drive reboot. Which, I don't know, well, probably many of you guys didn't even play Sega Mega Drive back in the day. Kind of forget that I'm older than most of you guys watching. Well, if I look at the YouTube stats, of course. Might have to set up a workshop here in Corpus for you. Where is Corpus? Where is Corpus, my brother? Let me know where it is, and then maybe I could come over. I think it's in the States, right? I think it's in the States. Yo, as soon as borders open, everybody watching from the States, as soon as borders open, I am coming over to the States. And I'm going to try and stay there a long time. Yeah, Texas. I went to Texas as a kid, man. I need to go back there big time. All right, guys, it was great hanging out. Thank you for watching this live stream. I hope you guys learned a lot from this live stream and had a relaxing Monday evening. You guys are the king. You guys are the bomb. Stay tuned for some more live streams and some new videos that are coming out. Next video will be the burns and hand gestures video, which is really freaking detailed. I might have put a little too much on my plate right there, so it might take a little while for me to finish it, but it's gonna get done. Don't worry about that. All right, guys, have a great night. This is your man, Coach Sambo, your online b-boy coach. Give me 5 motherfucking push-ups. And at the end of the day, my good friends, it's all about that b-boy shit, but specifically today, it was all about the halo. All right, guys, so peace, have a great night, and see you later.